Sometimes this life can get rough. You get knocked down, but you gotta get up. Demons all around, but I ain't got no fear. I keep going, but I won't stay down. I run this county back and down. Going around cities with love. This rooster deep. I'm on my feet, the underdog, and I won't be beat. In the fire now, but I won't be burned. I was waiting for this, and now it's my turn. Sweat on my face, blood in my eyes. Been underground, now I aim for the skies. Quit now, you can last longer. All these wounds only making you stronger. Don't give up now, yeah, you gotta climb. But we give it your all until the end, until the end.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Luxury State. Under the watchful eye of the Golden Lion, we're here at Luxury Paint Stadium for this Saturday night NPL Queensland blockbuster. Hello everyone, James Coughlin here in the commentary booth, ready to bring you all the action as Lions host Gold Coast Knights. Well, the season is just 10 games old heading into this weekend. There is every chance this could be a very early preview of title-defining clashes in about 6 months' time. They've already faced off for silverware in 2024, with Knights taking out the Kappa Queensland Cup final at Imperial Corp Stadium last August, and the newly promoted side, Knights, will be out to continue their perfect start to the campaign, while Lions will be eager to rebound from a shock loss to Sunshine Coast in their home opener last weekend. With both clubs eager to lay down a marker against a fellow contender at this early stage, there's a lot to look forward to tonight. Let's run through the lineups for both clubs. Let's start with the home side Lions. They are in their traditional orange jersey with blue trim and blue shorts and orange socks. The goalkeeper is Ellie Chappell. Number 2, Libby Cebulski. 5, Chelsea Fairbairn. 6, Mackenzie Nielsen. 7, Chloe Dale. 8, Emily Bowman. Number 10, a first start for the American forward, Kirsten Uhas. 11, Tara O'Keefe, the captain. 12, Rachel Dudley. 17, Shian Rosselli. And 23, Meg McElligott. On the bench for coach Rob Askew. Number 9, Scarlett Premel. 15, Keisha Bloor. 16, Shiana Singh. 18, Eliza Hoyling. 22, Ruby Sweeter. And the reserve goalkeeper is Emily Clark. Meanwhile, Gold Coast Knights in their change blue checkerboard strip, coached by Gary French, and he has been forced into a couple of changes as well. The goalkeeper, Atsu Watanabe. Number 2, Corey Kane. 3, Jaya Brown. 5, Rosie Malone. 6, Laura Elliott. The captain, Amy Morland, there on the left of the photos. Number 9, Claire Farrington. 10, Ri Kitano. 12, Harriet Withers. 14, Paloma Oliveira. And 16, Eri Takamura. The 2 changes for Gold Coast Knights, well, I suppose they are brought about out of luxury rather than necessity. Bronte Rose and Brooke Goodrich are on holidays, so their spots have been filled by the depth that Gary French has assembled, including Oliveira, who is expected to lead the line. Laura Elliott is restored to the starting lineup in place of Brooke Goodrich. So this round 3 clash is just moments away. It will be Knights going from left to right on your screen. Lions right to left, the home side. There is a lot to look forward to as the sun sets behind the John Morker stand here at Richlands. It is a beautiful night for football. We should be in for a lot of fun tonight. It's just gone past 7 o'clock local time if you're watching from somewhere other than Queensland. And Sue is just reading the announcement of the lineups over the PA, and we just have some minor delays, but the players are eager, the fans are eager, the viewers I'm sure are eager as well. Let's get this underway, and it is a long searching ball picked up quickly by Knights as they've got a rogue number 7. Ooh, I believe maybe Georgia Keane. Just have to confirm that one. Georgia Keane was listed as number 7 on the subs bench, and here she is getting a touch before that is mopped up by Cebulski. The Lions will work to play their way out. O'Keefe looking a quick 1-2, finding McElligott with the flip on for Dudley. O'Keefe continuing the run, providing support, and forced to check in midfield, finding support in the form of Bowman. Shifted over Nielsen. Fair down ahead. Instead, shots go back for Bowman. We just missed in the start-up. The named bench for Gold Coast Knights was Georgia Keenan, number 7, who, as you can tell, is starting, I believe, in place of Paloma Oliveira. The other subs are number 11, Robin Spilsbury, 13, Izzy Andrews. As Lions go on the attack early, looking for the 1-2 with Dudley teeing up McGilligan. Who's watched closely by Malone. 2 players to aim for in the box with the cross that just can't get the bend on it to find Dudley or Newhouse, who looks like she has taken up station on the left wing. Gallagher and quickly has a pocket picked by Moreland. Catano. And overruled from our referee in the middle. Ball for Dudley as Uhas takes it away from Elliott. Withers for Takamura. That's a dangerous duo as it's over the top and taken by Cebulski. Georgia Keane just possessed by Dudley. It's like a slight adjustment for Lions. Askew tries to... A few teams that has actually undone this Gold Coast Knights side. Haven't lost a lot since they were formed in 2023. In the quintuple last season, Gold Coast Knights. 17 wins, 1 draw in the regular season. 4 wins in the finals, plus taking out the Kappa Pro Series, the Kappa Queensland Cup, and the FQ Champions League as well. So every trophy on offer for Gold Coast Knights last year was claimed by Gary French and his Chargers. And now they'll look to add NPL silverware to the bulging case down at Croatian Sports Centre at Carrara. Off by Rosselli. Chappell getting some early touches and a loose pass from Chappell, only able to find Withers. She passes up Keenan's support. She'll charge at Nielsen herself. It's there for the left-footed square ball, and Moreland just can't get clean contact on it. Still there for Knights in the form of Takamura, finding Malone, who drives into the box, and now she'll look to clip it, but can only pick out the gloved hands of Ellie Chappell. This time opts for the safe play, the roll to Nielsen. Dudley is able to find a way past Brown. Gets to the edge of the box, and Catano's back to mop up. He's targeting McElligott with that pass, and straight through the legs of McElligott. And that is a skill that the veteran Catano brings to this Gold Coast Knights side. It's running around for Souths. Such was her form in the local league. She earn a contract with Brisbane Roar, making a baker's dozen, 13 appearances in the 2021-22 season. She's been a pivotal figure for Knights in their ascension up the Football Queensland pyramid. Straight to Ellie Chappell. Let's see her back in action after missing all of 2024 following shoulder surgery. 23-year-old reclaims her place between the posts for Askew. Farrington with the block. Giving Rosselli something to chase, but still asking a little bit too much of the winger. McElligott shrugged away by Brown. Down by King. Calls for handball, not given. For Watanabe. Keith battling with Catano, and foul goes against the Lions captain. I suppose if there's anyone in this Lions side willing to put in the combative challenge that is sometimes necessary in midfield, you would think it would be Tara O'Keefe. Sixth season at the club, and very much a mainstay for this side. Cebulski over for Nielsen. Lions finding nowhere really to go with the ball, so they'll play it back to Chappell. Now here comes the Knights press. Can they find a way through with Bowman? She has. Back to Uhas. Dudley will have to put on the afterburners, but even that wasn't enough to beat Kane to the ball. This is, of course, the second Lions Gold Coast Knights fixture of the weekend. If you're playing the aggregate game at home, Knights lead 3-1, courtesy of the men winning last night's NPL men's season opener. Foundation Cup clash down at Carrara. The reigning NPL premiers faced off against the Queensland Cup champions, and it was Knights 3-1 victors. Oh, beautiful touch there by McElligott. She's through the Knights defence. Meg McElligott is tripped from behind, and it's a penalty. Malone will protest, but well, the question is, will there be a card as we go to the replay? McElligott was clipped from behind. And I did not see a card brandished for Rosie Malone. And it is Mackenzie Nielsen to take the penalty. I know she can strike them well from the spot. Scored the winning penalty for Queensland against Victoria last September in that epic shootout. Tends to go with power. And she picks her spot, buries it in the bottom corner. Lions have the early lead. And it is Mackenzie Nielsen opening the scoring in this match. She has her first goal of the season, Mackenzie Nielsen. Just turned 20 during the week. Nice little birthday present for her. Here's her first goal of the season. And an unfamiliar situation for Gold Coast Knights. They find themselves trailing in a match. Or you get the feeling that they are certainly going to be up to the challenge, as that is McElligott on the bench, just getting some running repairs, which may have come from the landing on that penalty. There's McElligott back in action and winning the throw-in. Is run down by Withers. Trying to keep Knights pinned down in their defensive third. Challenge made by Fairbairn. Keen, but Lions get the second ball in midfield. What's that pass will now look to kickstart attacking move for the visitors. No luck there as Marcelli picks it up in midfield. Bowman. Inside for Fairbairn, who's made a run and now looking to pick out McElligott. Can she go through? And she, just hit the post. A great chance there for Lions, but just enough pressure from Watanabe to close down McElligott, who is lethal anywhere inside the 18-yard box, and just enough pressure to cut off that chance. Beautiful through ball from Fairbairn. So told by the boss at work, Demi Robbins, a skilled barista as well. Nice for Brown to pick her pass. She'll back to the halfway for Kane. To run and Morlin with a rare misplaced pass. Pressure is applied and Morlin finds herself now in possession of the ball. It's Brown forced to again go back to halfway as they'll reset through the central defensive pairing, Kane and Farrington. Malone. Very closely by Rosselli, and did that stay in it? Well, definitely didn't after it was played over the sideline by Rosselli, as Chloe Dale were paying close attention. Another block made by Dale as McElligott and Farrington collide. Claire Farrington, last season pick up from Brisbane City. She was part of that epic grand final at Suncorp Stadium last September. And oh, here we go. 4 Lions again, driving into the box with a chance. And Farrington expertly cuts out that chance for Rachel Dudley. Farrington, another player with top flight experience with the Brisbane Roar. And here is Dudley in the box again, looking for space, and the shot just goes wide, and Lions continue to create more chances as they test out what has been a staunch Knights defence, and we'll have to cut away from that replay as we're back to live pictures now. He certainly felt like there was a handball up there from Catano, as a bit too far ahead of Nakamura, and it's the goal scorer at Nielsen looking for the sideline, cannot find it. Keane playing the 1-2, now on the byline, squaring it towards the top of the 6-yard box, and it's cleared away by Cebulski. Away by Farrington, and O'Keefe with the check in the centre of the park, allowed to play on. And that one is not allowed to play on, and Tara O'Keefe now might just get a talking to, as that warning is met with a wry smile. Plenty of numbers back for Lions to defend this free kick. Catano with a dangerous right foot. Lofted ball towards the 6-yard box. Header by Keane. And it just drifts wide, so solid chance for Knights as we approach the midway point of the first half. If you are just tuning in, Lions 1-0 up, courtesy of Mackenzie Nielsen's 12th minute penalty. James Coughlin here in the commentary booth, bringing all the action on FQTV. And what else would you rather be doing on a Saturday night? Taking in some top-class local sport. Juhas. Dudley is two new additions combined. The apology from Nielsen, as that was just a bit too far ahead of Juhas, who was settled in well in her first start, having come off the bench in both matches this season. 80 career college games for Longwood University, the American. And, pressure almost catching out Farrington, not that she appeared all that nervous. Knights having to play the patient game at the moment. This has not quite gone the same way that the 2024 Kappa Queensland Cup final did. By this point in that match, it was 2-0 to Knights, and for Farrington, she'll just to play it forward, finding Takamura back for Farrington. Cebulski forced to play at it, and I'll ask you again, not happy with the decision. I can, well, a bit too far away to read lips, but I can speculate that he was saying it happened right in front of me. I saw it. Skill from McElligott doesn't quite come off as O'Keefe is tackled by the football. There you go, Lions breaking again down this near side of the pitch at Luxury Paint Stadium. Dudley with the cross, and Malone is the only player in the vicinity of that ball. Touched by Takamura. Keen over for Withers. Back heel from Catano, and Morland just a bit slow off the mark, but able to battle with Bowman for the ball, successfully so for Knights. Pass not quite cleanly struck by Farrington as it falls for Rosselli. And that is pounced on by Malone, driving into the box. Rosie Malone forced to check away from goal place, a back heel, and across comes O'Keefe and just got enough of the ball in the eyes of the referee. And Catano finding Brown, support out to the right in the form of Elliott. Clips towards the box, and O'Keefe again. She has been everywhere so far tonight, Tara O'Keefe, and she'll need to keep it up for another 65 plus minutes. As Knights now hit the accelerator and go up the gears. Takamura with the low driving ball cleared away by Nielsen, and the pace of this match is starting to pick up now. the pressure, albeit temporarily, for Lions. Brought down by Dudley. McGilligan makes a run, but can't find a way through defensive pairing that she's trying to break down. Catano now, and O'Keefe is having another talking to, and I think this might be the I've warned you once, I've warned you twice, I'm not going to give you a third chance, as the Knights bench perhaps feel like that should already be a sanction for Tara O'Keefe, as the discussion continues off camera. Selly opens it up for Malone, but the heavy touch gives Lions the opportunity to clear. Nobody is sitting forward for Lions at the moment. They're all hunkered back in their defensive shape to try and see off this Knights surge. Takamura and Malone put the pressure on. Catano loses out to Dudley, but there in cover is Jaya Brown. One of the many Knights representatives in the FQPL team of the season last year. Withers, who's already got 3 goals this season. One down by Fairbairn. Newhouse able to escape the attention of Elliott and just got the pass away with Withers bearing down. Keane back to goal, and allowing Knights to maintain possession. They've had a lot more of the ball in the last 10 or so minutes. Lions will have to make their counters matter. Just over half an hour played, and Gold Coast Knights are trailing. Starting to bit of a possession advantage, but Lions thus far have resisted any of their attacks. collision between Cebulski and Kitano. And was that a foul, or was it just a precautionary stop for the Knights midfielder? It looks like it was the latter in this instance. Which, considering it didn't appear to be a head injury, seems like an odd decision to stop the match, but either way, all well and good. We're back underway very quickly. And I say it didn't appear to be a head injury. It's my favourite disclaimers behind the mic. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV, so I can't say for certain either way. Withers back for Elliott, and again it's more possession for Knights, but right now they're playing around this Lions shape. And it's forcing Knights to play passes such as that one, which is a bit too far ahead of Harriet Withers. 38 goals in 29 appearances in all competitions last season for Harriet Withers. A ridiculous rate of goals, no matter which way you frame it. Especially when you consider that they were also complemented by 31 goals from Eri Takamura. And a whole lot more from the absent this season, Laura Seville. And as the pace of the match had picked up just before, now Lions starting to perhaps slow things down a little bit, as their performance thus far has been composed, I would say. And a lot of distance on that clearance from Chappell, which is possession straight back to Knights, and you can see just how deep Lions are sitting with their two banks of four. They'll get unable to hold on to the ball. Takamura over for Keane. Takamura picking out Elliott. Withers with the unable to be controlled cleanly by Kitano. And McElligott is tugged back by Moreland. Not enough for a foul, however. That is as close as Knights have gone to challenging Chappell's goal. Farrington dispossessing Elliott, and Knights just no way through quickly for them, and they're forced to go back behind halfway. And turning over possession. Watched closely by Malone as he manages to evade the attentions of three defenders, and now here's O'Keefe in the box taking the shot on, and it's two. It's the captain, Tara O'Keefe, and Lions have flown out of the blocks in the first half. And it was all made by the work of McElligott, and a cool finish from O'Keefe. And it is 2-0 for Lions. And how about the close control of Meg McElligott in the build-up, putting her futsal skills to good use. Seeing off three defenders to clear the space for the pass. And, well, I said it when it was 1-0 to Lions. And now, I say when it's 2-0. They were not familiar trailing 1-0. I can't think of too many times they would have trailed 2-0 over the last few years, Gold Coast Knights. He's making another forward run, and how important has she been for Rob Askew so far tonight? Tara O'Keefe, she's been doing a lot of defensive work, and all of a sudden she pops up in the Knights' 18-yard box and doubles the advantage. Catano. The ball over the top to pick out Withers, but the first touch just not there. And oh, that was a heavy but not malicious challenge from Withers. And she is, from what I can see here in the booth, the first Knights player to go into the referee's notebook. Apologies for the rogue replay. The target for that pass, as there is confirmation of the yellow card for Withers. Behind that, though, is Newhouse trying to find a way around Elliott. well, it wouldn't be an NPL ground without a pole getting in the way of the camera. Pass from Chapel did find its intended target as Fairbairn. Over for Bowman, back for the left back. Cebulski. And Malone again sprinting out of a position at left back, and Knights forced to just check their runs. Dale just waiting for the ball from halfway as it is eventually delivered. Just not quite able to get to that pass as Takamura is getting plenty of touches, but yet to really have the impact that we know she can. The Knights dynamic attacker. And a beautiful through ball from Takamura can only find Cebulski, who is more than happy to receive it. Back it goes for Watanabe as Knights search for options. Wayward radar from Elliott as Lions out to Rosselli is not outpacing Malone. An Olympian and Commonwealth Games representative for Australia in field hockey. Pretty good footballer as well, Rosie Malone. It's enough to make you envious of that level of athletic talent. A couple of multi-sport stars in this Knights team. Amy Morland, a triathlete in her spare time, or a triathlete who's a footballer in her spare time, either way. McGilligan as she is collected by Takamura. McGilligan and Takamura just opting to commit the foul. And perhaps just left with no further choice really by the quick footwork of McGilligan. As she and Nielsen stand over this free kick, and I would say it's too far out to strike towards goal, but the driver, Mackenzie Nielsen, has at her disposal. She will test Watanabe, but it is a test the Knights custodian comfortably handles. And that will be the final action of an enthralling first half, a tactical battle between these two sides. Lions leading Gold Coast Knights 2-0. Mackenzie Nielsen with the penalty in the 12th minute after Rosie Malone fouled McGilligan in the box. And then Tara O'Keefe in the 38th minute. We're going to step away and take a break for half-time and be back with you after these messages.
The World Youth in round 2 of our NPL, and on Saturday night at 7:30 also in round 4 our NPL women will be playing against Gold Coast.
How do I feel this time? What's straight off?
Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
How do I finish the chance? What's going on?
Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
All right, we are back for the second half here at Luxury Paint Stadium. It is Lions 2-0 up over Gold Coast Knights. And we are ready for the second half kickoff. Lions now going left to right on your screen. Now the stats from the first half. With the 2 shots on target, resulting in Lions goals. The penalty from Mackenzie Nielsen and from Tara O'Keefe. And here is the second half action. Quick update of the scores from around the grounds in this competition. Brisbane City earlier today won 2-1 over North Lakes. Mitchelton just completed a 4-2 win over Sunshine Coast Wanderers, and at halftime of the simultaneous match, East are 1-0 up over Gold Coast United. In that match, courtesy of Kyla Hansen. In the meantime, we'll keep you up to date on the action from the feature match. James Coughlin in the commentary booth bringing all the action from Luxury Paint Stadium as Lions look to hand Gold Coast Knights their first defeat of their NPL career, which is technically only 3 games old. But anyway, let's get too bogged down in the details. Malone, closer by Rosselli, and the pass finds Dale, who was able to scuff that one clear. I don't think that was quite what she had in mind. And stumble from Takamura, and the pass trying to pick out McElligott. So those two just not quite on the same page. That was pretty much the story of the first half for Gold Coast Knights. Plenty of possession, but unable to really break down a very well-structured Lions defence. Passes just not quite finding the mark as Keane tries to win possession back for the visitors. Just as quickly as it found Corey Kane, she played it straight back to a player in an orange jersey. This is targeting Rosselli, another new signing this year for Lions, joining from Logan, California native. Malone, find Keane, and the turn provided to pick out Withers, but just can't quite keep her footing as she struck that pass. Finding some support behind the post. Withers the header, just hoping there will be someone around. Instead it's Uhas. Pick out Dudley, but no luck with that pass. Closed down, but able to escape the pressure. Last touch Comes off Cebulski. Not a whole lot of protests from the Lions defender. And plays it straight into the path of Roselli. Keefe heads it straight to Takamura. This could be dangerous now. Takamura to the edge of the box. Plays it back. Catano from range. And that one is always bending away from the goal. But well, it is the best chance to date for the visitors. They just haven't quite looked as on song as we've seen in the past. Lions, they've made a few adjustments for tonight's match. They were unchanged in the first two fixtures. And then tonight, Scarlett Premel has dropped to the bench. As Rob Askew has to add Steele to his midfield, with O'Keefe getting her first start of the season. Rantucci is absent tonight through suspension after picking up a red card in last week's loss to Sunshine Coast. And the two changes for three changes actually. Paloma Oliveira was listed to start, but a very late adjustment from Gary French saw Georgia Keane leading the line, and there is the number 7 winning the free kick. She comes in for Bronte Rose. Brookwood Rich replaced by Elliott. Withers, who has not a whole lot of space. Marshalled by Fairbairn. Just doesn't drop in time for Catano to take that strike on. For Brown, Elliott. As Knights continue poking and prodding. Elliott, who tries to keep it in, but the sliding challenge gives Knights a corner. That was really Bowman with the lunging block. Driven ball is palmed down by Chappell, and then on the follow-up it is thumped clear by, I believe that was Dale. We have numbers forward still for Knights. O'Keefe there once again with the interception. And the starring role thus far. Foul given against Elliott. Bowman thought about taking it quickly, but instead will leave it for Nielsen. It almost broke there for McElligott, but she just couldn't bring it under control. Still a chance for Lions. And a big swing at the ball from Withers. He's scrappy over on that far side as Brown just fires that one into the Lions bench. Players look like they might be getting prepared to enter the fray. Before Miguel goes on an amazing run. Down she goes a bit easily, in the opinion of the referee. Clever play on the turn. Catano, she's got Malone making the run on the outside, but not enough power on the pass. It is dealt with once again by the Lions defence. They've been resolute thus far as we approach the hour mark. McGilligan in space, centre of the park, beautiful move to get around Farrington. McGilligan, will she go herself? McGilligan, not clean contact, and clean contact on the Knights defender. It struck on the way through, but McGilligan starting to make her presence felt in this match once again. Can say 1,000 words. You just saw 9 Knights defenders in the 18-yard box, and now finally someone in orange comes in with McGilligan positioning herself right next to Watanabe to the near post, and is calmly nodded behind as the delivery was to sneak in, but Rosie Malone said not this time. Let's make their runs. This one's a lofted ball, and the header is run by Roselli, but just can't direct it towards the goal. See the replay of the corner. Roselli finding space between two Knights players, and we'll have a false start on the there, and we have a change coming up now for Lions. Scarlett and just confirming the change there as announced by Lions. It is Scarlett Premel coming on, replacing Kirsten Uhas. The youngster, 22nd career senior appearance for Lions, Scarlett Premel. She scored the opening goal of the season for the club 4 minutes into their 3-0 win over QAS. The free kick is won by Georgia Keane. Well, it's pretty much been that sort of night for the girls from the Gold Coast, as Farrington plays that straight into the back of Jaya Brown. knocks it away from her straight away. Goes for Malone. Farrington. As we tick over an hour played at Luxury Paint Stadium. Score remains unchanged from half-time. Cebulski turn quicker than Keane and play it back to Ellie Chappell. Not adjudged to have been a foul on Dudley. And that time we do have a foul. So find Takamura way through Dale. Takamura making the 1-2 with Catano. Fairbairn in the way, but back it goes for Knights and Withers. The attempted acrobatics. No luck, and again, Ellie Chappell will take every second available to her. It's not quite Jose Mourinho Chelsea against Liverpool levels from 2014-ish, but Lions have been happy to make sure the game is played at their pace, and it is a strategy that has been worked to perfection. Askew has got his tactics right. The players have executed it very well thus far. And coming up tomorrow in round 3 of the NPL women's competition here in Queensland, we've got QAS taking on Souths. That is kicking off at 3 p.m. on your local FQTV station. That throw in, but Premel bring it under control, and Morland's pass that ended up hitting the fence. a change was made for Knights. Kreml gives away the free kick, and the substitution for Lions, who's just getting a bit of a talking to. So Takamura has shifted in a bit more centrally by the looks of it. Oliveira is in the game. Number 14. She has 24 minutes to make an impact in this one. Paloma Oliveira. With a long footballing relationship with Gary French. And Keane wins the free kick. Wanting to take it quickly, but Bowman stands in the way. We await the referee's whistle to get the all clear to continue. And from this range, it feels like shooting distance for Catano. Chappell getting a wall set. Tano strikes, it hits the wall, and Oliveira trying to get to the rebound, but Chappell off her line quickly. See another change coming soon from Knights. Some activity to note on the bench. Dale holding possession for too long. To tee up a teammate, but unsuccessfully so, as the other substitute, Zara Boyd, who came on in that change before. For Elliot and Amy Morland. Finding no clear options, plays it to Cebulski, just going short. So a structural shift for Knights. So to chase down this 2-0 deficit, will it be a late show at Luxury Paint Stadium? Keane just waiting for the ball to drop, but is closed down by Premel. Now for Knights. It's a near post, headed in the goal to Cebulski. She takes it out of the box, but with not a whole lot of support. Catano fighting to get the ball back. Boyd. Withers allowed that one to run. Now she's driving towards Nielsen. Edge of the box, low shot, and that might technically be the first shot on target for the visitors tonight. 71 minutes into the match. If all the shots on target are like that, Ellie Chappell will be one very happy goalkeeper. The end of Fairbairn was the cross. And eventually it finds the sideline for a throw-in, and we've got another change coming. Marcelli is withdrawn. And that is that new addition, Shayana Singh, entering the fray. That is a handy bit of quality to bring off the bench. Shayana Singh, her most notable moment in the competition, senior football at least, came in the 2023 Capital Women's Super Cup final. A long-range driving shot to scoring for Souths United against Lions. And having seen what she is capable of, Rob Askew secured her services for this season. And a free kick for something behind the post. We'll trust the referee's vision. There was O'Keefe again, based on the warning, and I think there's a chance that O'Keefe's received a little bit more of a grace period, having not been called up for anything since her warning in the first half. Knights make this set piece count. Withers with the delivery, as it's a clean clearance from Chappell, and the strike from Catano goes over the bar as we go to the replay. Full power on the Lynxes, and by the looks of it, Knights might have set up a couple of plays getting ready for the rebound. Down here is Catano. She's been busy, but not quite as dangerous as we are used to seeing. Alone. We find Catano, and a brief deflection on the way through to Ellie Chappell. Katana, and she's once again marshalled by O'Keefe. She wants to dive into the tackle, and instead it is Premel picking up the yellow card. Not a whole lot of argument there is O'Keefe. She is using every bit of restraint to not commit the foul. So Premel comes in and does the job for her. Katano over for Takamura, changing the angle of the delivery, and it's got it on to Malone. Was she able to stay onside? Well, it won't matter too much because the from Malone just was a bit off target. It was innovative set piece. And I think that slight touch off Oliveira's head might have discounted any final touch that Farrington might have gotten on that. Is yet again another patient set piece coming up for Lions. Watanabe, a long way off her line, is able to get the touch and take it back to allow her to pick it up. Now for Withers, she'll strike it first time, looking for Farrington, who's stepping forward. Dudley moves it away, finding Premel. Clever ball to pick up the fellow subs, Shai Singh. Now in midfield. Oliveira is not sure who that one was targeted at. Changes coming from Lions before too long. Takamura, clever bit of footwork. Like a lot of the solid build-up from Knights, it just hasn't quite gone to plan. Tano playing it the inside for Malone. And beautiful ball through now. Withers, could this set up a late finish? Harriet Withers, can she find the space? Diving block, desperation defending, and it's Mackenzie Nielsen getting in the way. Phenomenal work by this young Lions defence as they see off another attack, and they could be called on again. It's Withers. And it's deflected behind off Nielsen. Let's just see what we can catch on the replay. Nielsen with the Last block, Bowman with the clearance. And it was all in defending to try and deny Harriet Withers. It's Mackenzie Nielsen coming up big. Will be made to pay from this corner as it's a delivery that is unable to challenge the Lions' defence as it lands on the roof of the net. And some half-hearted taps from Chappell to try and knock it off the roof. And another change coming up now for Lions. Is it happening, or will we continue play? Just wait for confirmation on the exact makeup of that sub as Gallagher evades the challenge of Malone. Ball through for Singh, who is getting played onside by the far defender, but unable to see off Keane, who is, from what I can tell, now playing central defence. So she started as a striker, had a brief spell in midfield. Actually, no, I beg your pardon. It is Shian Roselli. Not Gian Roselli. Apologies, just got a bit confused here. Robin Spilsbury is on. We missed that change just before. Keane is on either way. We'll confirm that change for Lions and what the change was for Knights as well. Oliveira steps on the ball. Keane. As the cross goes towards the near post, headed by Keane. Still there for Farrington. Withers on the volley. No clean contact off the shoulder, and Catano can't find it. And Oliveira hits the ball for Knights. Takamura all the way through O'Keefe. She'll play it wide now for Keane as down she goes in the box, and I have to agree with the referee on that occasion as Knights not really protesting too loudly either. And a foul in midfield, and that is going to be a yellow card shown for that infringement. It was Farrington who pulls it down and takes the yellow card. And another free kick, this time for Lions. And the sub for the home side was 15 Keisha Bloor on for Emily Bowman. A season debut for the youngster wearing number 15. Players promoted from the under 23 side, part of the youth development. And And Lions will take it to the corner. Can't really tell you much more than that. And Watanabe just got the fingertips to it. To change the flight of the ball. It's Fairbairn pushing forward, supporting Blore. Hamill with the touch as she's knocked down from behind by Spilsbury. Still there though at 4 lines as Watanabe calmly takes. Nakamura squares it now for Withers, and just enough pressure applied by Chappell to deny Harriet Withers. And the defensive work from Lions has been superb tonight. You would have thought for all money Withers would have gotten the first touch to that ball and been able to round the keeper and find the open net, but no such luck. And the offside flag will see off that Lions attack. Trying to win the ball back. No such luck as Spilsbury's pass is intercepted, and now it's back in possession for Knights. Malone on the turn, picking out Oliveira. Keane trying to play in Takamura, but could be there for Malone, but a weak strike. He's unable to be directed on target as it almost worked out there for Knights as Malone makes the run on the left side of your screen, and a pass was definitely targeting Takamura, but it was sheer dogged determination from Rosie Malone to pick up that ball. That ball was won back in midfield by Laura. Beg your pardon, that was Singh who won it in midfield. And the offside flag had gone up to see off that attack anyway. And we'll try that free kick for a third time. Thing back in the centre of the park and just held the pass a little bit too long as couldn't play it through for Dudley. And a subtle shove there from Fairbairn. With the ball essentially on the halfway line, Kane will restart play with a quick free kick as we're into the 92nd minute of the match. The ball has stayed in as Premel will battle for possession with Kane, the defender, winning in this instance. Farrington and O'Keefe engaging in their own one-on-one combat, but all's well that ends well as Tara O'Keefe continues her star turn for the night. Elliott calling for support, but a teammate is straight into an offside position, and Malone, I think, might have been the first one to call it, followed by the assistant. Elliott inside for Dale. Takamura closing down and winning it back for Knights. A resolute rearguard effort at Richlands gives Lions a win over Gold Coast Knights as Gary French's side suffers their first defeat since the 2023 Kappa Women's Super Cup quarter-final. It has been a long unbeaten run, but Knights go 3 games in the NPL before tasting defeat for the first time. Goals from Mackenzie Nielsen and Tara O'Keefe will be enough to give Rob Askew's side 3 points. And that will be all from Richlands. I'm James Coughlin. Thank you very much for your company. We'll see you next week for more football on FQTV. Good night.
Congratulations to Rob and the girls. Lions 4, Lions 2, Knights 4. We'd also like to thank the players, officials and supporters of Gold Coast Knights for travelling up the highway tonight and wish you all a sense of home.